Alright, it's me again. We're back. So right now I'm in FreeCAD. We're gonna do the redesign of last time. This was a panel holder that I designed before. Like I said, it was really terrible. The wall was too thin and it wasn't great. So I will have to redo the whole thing. So let me just go ahead and close this up. First, we need to create a new file. That's blueprint, if I can say that way. And stick till the end because I have fun story to tell you. Just something that happened to my mouse and it was pretty insane. So stick to the end. Alright, first we need to create a body as always, and then we need to go ahead and create a sketch. From here, you want to select a plane. I used to go with the SY plane as my base, so you can choose any one of those planes. Let's go for SY one. And oh, what kind of error is this one? To be honest, I don't know what the heck is this, but we'll just leave it there. Want to create a circle first? Circle. Need the dimension, like kind of constraint. Radius dimension. Okay. Diameter. Okay. I used to go with like the key, like the hotkey with to show you how I did all of those things. So I'm gonna go by just using my mouse and clicking around. So you want to constrain this one, go to dimension, click on this one, and then constrain based on diameter. Okay, that's selected. You right click, and for the base, for the circle, let's go with 70. I think 70 was a good one. Okay, and you can see when it turns green, that means it's a fully constrained. So we're gonna close it, and I'm gonna pat it out, like make this solid itself. And for the height, I made some measurement before we start, so I go with 90 millimeter, and that's the right size. Click OK. Control no FV on your keyboard to kind of center the whole fence. And we want to select this face to make a hole on that one. Alright, and make a sketch of that. And I'm go select the circle again. And then go to the constraints. We can type a key O, just like kind of using the key kind of fast way, but if you can use that one, just come in here and then try select the diameter constraints. And the outer circle was 75. For this one, we go with make a -4, as of 4 being the wall thickness. So 70 minus of 4, that should be 66, I believe. Yeah, 66. Yeah, plus 4, that's 70. That's basic math, right? Yeah, sometimes I struggle with math, but hey, I was very good with math, so yeah. Alright, that's let's close it out and then make a hole on this one. Okay, my mic is kind of slow. I kind of open a little application here, so kind of driving me crazy. Alright, from here we're gonna make a book. I'm gonna make a pocket. Alright, you can click on this one or just come up here or go to, I don't know, for design, yeah, and nope, you know what? Never mind. Alright, make a pocket from here, or you can select this one here. And for the depth of the hole, it should be uh the what I call it the cylinder height was 90, right? So we're gonna make a -4, that would be 86, and the bottom thickness will be 4 millimeter as of the wall too. So Like I said, the one that I did before, the wall was too thick, and if you squeeze it a little bit harder, it can kind of it could broke easily. So that's why I make it a little bit thicker. Okay, well we can see that's pretty good. Okay, I think at this point we did all the basic. The hard part is gonna come. All right. So we want to make some design around the edges because this is so, I mean, it's generic, right? Too easy. We want to make it a little bit complex. Not really complex, just add some design to it. I mean, how about we make some triangle like this triangle, maybe some circle like we did before, but the before one was terrible. Let me show you. Oh, here it is. It wasn't that great. Look at that. It's like, I don't know. It was really terrible. You know what? Let's just close it. Okay, here we are. Now I'm gonna make it some kind of the heart, like right here, and make it three. I can make it four, but three should be fine. I don't want to make it too much of them because that will look really terrible. Too much, no good. Just too little, no good. So kind of strike the middle. All right. So here, that's where the hard part began. To be honest, I made some research on that one, and hopefully we have ChatGPT that kind of help me out with kind of tweaking my prompts. I get some good results. So let's get into it. First, we need to create a what they call that uh datum datum plane. To be honest, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but we'll see. First, you need to make a visibility from the origin and select a plane. We go center that one. We're going to select the SY plane. No, YZ, okay? And then you want to create a datum plane. So we're going to create on that plane. There we go. Oh my God, what happened? Something wrong? Okay. Let me cancel that again. We'll do it again, okay? First, we need to create this one, datum plane, and then we're going to select the face, like the SY one. We can kind of select it here, but okay. I kind of did it before. I did it before, but I don't know what happened. But never mind. Select this one and create, say okay. Make sure it's a plain face. Select okay. All right. Now we can kind of toggle out. Toggle, yeah. Just kind of close the eye. We don't want to see that one. And that's looking pretty good. Now we need to offset this plane to come to the close to the side of the cylinder. To do that, we need to click on the datum plane. Yeah, that will complicate it, right? And you want to come to attachments, I believe. Yeah, attachment. Come to position, and we want to move one of these. We selected the SYZ, no, the YZ plane. But here we want to modify one and then see what happens. If it's not moving, I'm sure the way to do it. But to be honest, I already know which one will move the plane. It's this one. But if you don't know, just try all three and then see. All right, here you can see that the plane is moving, 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 moving. We know that the diameter, the outer diameter of a cylinder was 70, right? So divide that by 2, we get 35. So if I click 35 here, we should be right here. But we just use the mouse. It's not a big deal. At 35, I believe we should be the outer closest to the edge. If we go a little further, we'll be out. So it should be 35 right there. Then kind of fix that. And there it is. So we have our pen. Why we create this pen first? Because I can make a sketch on the circular face on the side of a cylinder. That's not gonna happen. It have to be a plain face. That's why we create this surface, this plane first. And then we click on this one, and then we're gonna create a sketch on that. Look at that, it's beautiful, right? And I'm gonna make a triangle. Triangle should be in here. Maybe square. No, maybe use a triangle. And then we'll make something to like this. Not too long. I don't know. What's the height should be? I have no idea. Okay. I don't know. Let me see. Let me use my measurement in here. Make some measurement. To be honest, I have no idea. Let's go for 1 inch. 1 inch, no, 1 millimeter, no, 1.5. Okay, we're gonna use 1.5, right? So let's create a triangle first. There it is. And I'm going to constrain it. So we're going to select this little dot and the or you come up here and then you click on this one. I feel this you should do it. There you go. Constraint coincidence. Okay, click on that one. That's good. And the heights, like this and this one. We need to add some dimension to that. Take a vertical distance. That's oh, that's not working. Let's see which one we can use. Okay, construct distance. Okay, that's 115 millimeter. Okay, click OK. Okay, that's pretty good. This is kind of giving up. It's getting really slow. Okay, let's just close it, okay? All right, now we have a little triangle in here. We're going to try to poke it, just make a hole in there. That's what we want, right? And there we go. We have that little hole in there. It's gonna look a little bit bigger. Maybe I should. I don't know. Um, let's okay. The hair was too much. Okay, we're going to change this one. It's not good at all. Okay, that's not the name. God. Okay. That was the poker, right? Just let's just delete that one. Okay. And so we're going to delete it and then we'll do it again. Okay, that's not cool. We're going to delete that one. Nope, nope. Then delete the pocket too. Delete this one. And there we go. We have just a sketch. Then we're going to modify the sketch a little bit. Constraint distance. I know idea. Well, I'm gonna find that one. Nine, 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 nine. Yeah. This in between here and here. Uh, it was the I. Okay. Now, to be honest, I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Okay, you know what? Just to delete the whole thing. The sketch, right? We're going to delete the sketch and then we do the whole thing again. Alright, now it's gone. Make a new sketch on that face. There we go. And it was a triangle, right? Okay. Let's do everything so for a while. Okay, triangle, 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 triangle. There we go. And okay, close. Say this does and this eyes, and then click on see. Constraint, consign. Okay. Now I want the height. Let me see if I can import this the outer like I need this line. So we want to go to geometry, create estimate geometry. Okay, there we go. Okay, I can do it. God, this is. Let me try to rotate the whole thing a little bit. Can I do it? I don't know. Does it work? Okay, it worked. Okay, let's click OK, and then okay. Now we have that line right there. Okay, this is not good. No, rotating this whole thing's not fun. Okay. I want to keep the video as short as possible. Now we want these dots and this line to have a distance of 1.5 millimeter, right? Say that. This, I don't know how to read these things. That's okay. I think that's 15, yeah. Okay, constraint distance. That should be 15. Let's say 15, right? Okay, should be minus 15 since it's going downwards. We'll use that one and then see what happened first. Oh shit, that's not what I meant. Okay, let's just control Z or command Z, like I'm on my Mac. That little dot and this little dot here. No, okay, okay, this dots. We need the dots and this line, okay? Then we want the text between those two. Okay, it's not working somehow. I don't know why. Okay, okay, I can see the line somehow. Oh, we're really trying to set this line and this little dot. And set the constraint of that. Okay, there we go. Okay, should be 15, right? 15. Let's click OK. Wow, it's looking pretty good. There we go. Now we have the distance right here, 15 millimeter, right? Okay, now we can click close, and then we're gonna make a whole like a pocket. Right, here we go. It's looking pretty good. 5, that's okay. At 4, you can make a hole in there. With 5, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Now we close it up. Now what we do? I don't need this. I don't like display anymore. Let's just close it up. Okay. Oh, sorry. I should read this one. All right. Now we need to make 3 of those. One is not there, maybe make 2, and the second one will show up here, but let's make it 3. And for that, we need this little guy here. What I call it? Bullet patterns. We click on this one, and then we want it to be 3, right? Okay, 3. Okay. Somehow it's not showing up, so we need to change the axis. Uh, This is the z-axis right here, so we need to change that one to the z-axis. Okay, z-axis, and okay, there we go. Now we have our 3 holes in there, or triangle. It's looking pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, now we say okay, and then we close it. And now I need to add some chamfer, like what I call like chamfer, no chamfer. Let's go with fillet, right? Fillet should be pretty nice. So what we do, let me center again. Like that's FV to center, and then we want to select this edge. The other one, select the other one too. So you got to zoom in, use your mouse scroll wheel, right? Okay. Oh, I now click on Control to select both of them. Okay, on Max, not Control. Maybe it should be Command, right? Okay, there we go. Now we want to add fillet, right? Fillets. And there we go. It's looking pretty good, but we need to add more edges because that's not all. We need this one too, and then this one, and this one. Okay, now we have all 6. Is that 6? Yeah, for 6. Okay, and for the height of the chamfer, it should be 1 reviews. Okay, we'll center again. That's a LV. How does it look? Let's add a little bit. Okay, it's good. How about now? So now let's go five. Five is good. It's look pretty good. We should go for six. I don't want it to be really ugly, so to be honest, that's where I struggle most. I don't like my choices. Let's go seven. Maybe eight. Oh, it's gonna swap to four. Okay, let's go seven. You know what? We stick with five. Five is good. Now this is what we got. Look like a V shape, yeah, with a little bit of hammer here. Maybe let's go six. Okay, this is look pretty good. Alright, it's pretty nice. So I don't know. I think this is good. Yeah, it's good. Alright, what we need now is just click OK, and we have our final objects. Next, what do I need? I need to export this file. So we click on the button. I'm gonna click on the bodies to select the whole things. And then click on Command E or Control E if you're on Windows. On Mac is Command E, right? And then this is a pen holder, like let's say we do okay, let's say pen holder, okay, pen holder we do, right? We do I don't know. For the format, let's say manufacturing format, that's fine. Or you can choose STL. I don't know. Just click on it here and then select whatever will work with your planner. My 3D manufacturing format will work fine. So we're gonna save it. And that's all I have for today. The next episode or next video, I will say I will do the slicing, which won't take more than like a second or maybe a minute if you kind of go through some talking there, which we'll see. All right, that's all I have. The model is looking pretty good. Maybe we'll do some design later on, some other stuff more than pen holder. This is kind of basic, if not generic, other than this little V shape in there, which make it a little bit nicer. Maybe next time we'll add some name on it, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, that's all I have. Oh, before we go, the phone story. It was I had my Mac and the mouse. The mouse kind of used like the USB port, and it was plugged in using like an adapter to my Mac because my Mac port or C port, C port, and somehow everything was plugged in and it wasn't working. I kind of unplug and then plug it back, and that wasn't working. I didn't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. And till this point, I don't know how it happened. But when I kind of unplug the adapter and then plug it back, kind of started working. It's the mystery, right? I don't get it. I don't know. It's kind of there's still flaw in everything that we use, computers, everything. There's still flaw, and it kind of make me wonder what's really accurate. Everything that we use, there's a flaw in it. Even our measurement tools, there's still flaw in them. It's kind of use estimation of everything to kind of approximate the results. It's just it's kind of weird because when everything is plugged in, it should be work. It should work. That was my expectation, but I didn't get that result, and kind of frustrated me a little bit. But hey, that's what happened. So things can break, and you got to be ready to kind of fix them or make work around. That's what I face. Alright, without further talking, I think I will stop right here, and I'll see you on the other side where I do the slicing. And that's all. That was great, I believe.